Greetings, IDC. I've been asked to explain a little bit about what makes a good presentation. So here's a few things I've learned over the years. First, when creating your presentation, think of just 3 things you want people to walk away with. Yes, you'll tell them a lot of different information, but you want to make sure that they have 3 lessons learned by the time they hear your presentation. That's it. That's all they're going to remember. Second thing is to remember that when you're creating your presentation, you have to come up with what is the beginning, what's the middle, and what's the end. You're telling them a story, and it's nothing more than that. So think about how do you start, where do you need to get to, and then how do you bring it down to a good finish. And then, in terms of creating the slides, think about not slides that are just going to repeat what you're already saying, but slides that are going to add to what you're saying. In terms of practicing your presentation, you need to know the first few minutes of your presentation cold. After that, then you're feeling better, it's okay, but for the first few minutes you're going to be nervous, you're going to be trying to figure out the technology and so on, so you have to know your presentation really, really well. Secondly, practice in front of a mirror, because you want to see how you look when you're presenting. Do you constantly move your nose while you're talking? Do you constantly move your head? You want to make sure that you see what other people are going to see when you're talking, and make sure you stand up while you're doing it. Finally, do a talk for other people. Practice it in front of them, get their feedback, and then revise it. It's like writing a paper. You would never write a paper without showing it to somebody else and then revising it. Same thing. You can't go with your first draft. And with that, I wish you all the best and happy presentation.